anything. We get in the Walmart, and we go get the beauty supplies we needed for our faces. And then Kelly goes to get the cake.
This was the whole point of the trip, you see, to pick up the cake that I ordered yesterday for someone's birthday. Okay, continue.
Fucking Bart.
So, Taylor and I are getting the face niceness. It's right here, actually. We were in, and then Kelly calls us and informs us that the cake is at the other Walmart on the other side of town.
It took me a half an hour to figure that out, first of all.
So,
There's some time in between.
so
There are 2 Walmarts.
So,
In the
This is a
same
small town.
And they didn't tell me that on the phone.
So Taylor and I walk outside, and there just happens to be a cab sitting outside of the Walmart. This is not a major city, I mind you. This is a very small town in rural Virginia. So, we elaborate on if the cab is in service or not, and if we can
How
get
much
the
it would
cab.
be to get to the other Walmart. That's all I asked him. I said, excuse me, sir, would you mind telling me how much approximately that it would be in cab fare to get from here to the other Walmart because I need to get to the other Walmart? And while I was asking him this question, mysteriously and very strangely enough, it tells me that, oh no, that's where I'm going. I just received a call and I'm activated to go pick someone up at the other Walmart. So I'm going there anyway.
So, we get in the cab.
Oh no! Let's not go over
The cab is driven by a very fat, heavily bearded man.
Horribly obese, fully bearded, fully
man.
bearded, gross smelling, seat fully reclined, arm around the other seat.
Tapping
And
on the headrest.
yes, and we're not listening to classic rock like you think we would be, right?
This is my first time being in a cab.
Every
I didn't know
song-
you listen to music.
every
He
song
turned the volume
was-
up to max capacity, rolled the windows down a little like we were cruising. Every song that came on the radio was overtly sexual, and he was singing along and nodding his head.
The Tonight I Wanna Fuck You song came on.
And he sang it.
From there I was done. I was having none of it. None of the things.
But he kept asking us questions like where we were living, and he assumed that he knew our lives. Like,
How
was your
first
first
week
week?
at college?
Excuse me, bitch. Excuse me. No.
So,
At this time, Amy and I are
holding hands. Just like this. We hadn't done that yet. We were just like this. Next to our
We
seat.
hadn't gotten there yet.
We hadn't gotten there. So then we arrive at the other Walmart.
20-minute ride.
It was not that
It was
long.
not
minute
20
ride.
long. It was maybe like
It was like
15. A 15-minute ride.
So
Not the most.
we get to this Walmart and he sees the family he's supposed to pick up.
He passes that.
He's like, I'll be back in a second. We're going to the other door. So,
I just gotta drop these natives off.
So he drops us off. He's like, well, if you guys wait, I'll pick you back up. It shouldn't take that
I'll
long.
wait for you.
He's like, I will come back.
I will
come back.
I am coming back to pick you guys
I am
up.
coming back.
Okay,
So
so
you get in my death cab.
yeah. So we get
So we go to Walmart.
and we pick up the cake.
We buy Bart's ugly cake.
It's not very pretty.
We paid
And it was
$25.
$25 for this fucking
And it
cake.
was, there was no exclamation point. It just said "Happy Birthday, Bart" in little small letters on this giant ass
not
cake.
centered. It
And
went
the
like
woman
that.
informed me that it would be tie-dye. I didn't ask for tie-dye, but she was like, oh, I can do a tie-dye. So I said, oh, that sounds awesome. And it is just like blue and green air sprayed on, not even like in any sort of resemblance to a tie-dye pattern.
See, we could have also, at the first Walmart we went to, we could have gotten a cake with a margarita, or no, a martini glass on it.
It was hot pink and lime green.
I thought it would be offensive.
It had drinking game suggestions.
Exactly. So we get the cake, and plates, and the
and
forks.
forks and a dolphin lighter.
That comes later. So we go to check out. And Kelly then realizes
This bitch.
that we needed candles.
We need to celebrate Bert's birthday the right way.
We didn't even use them at the end of the night.
So the lady behind us is just shaking her head, SMH,
That's a minute.
the entire time she's listening to us. And I was like, ma'am, you can go ahead because we have to go get candles.
So I take off in the party section, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get some birthday candles. By the time I get back, Kelly deems my candles for gay people and decides not to use them.
They were rainbow in chromatic
They were
color.
3 colors.
No,
3
they had all
colors.
colors.
Does not a
All
rainbow
colors
make?
represented.
Right after she left, the lady informed me of where I could get the birthday candles. So I went to go get candles too.
There were candles where I went and came back with them.
So we both come back with candles, and we buy the candles. That
Kelly selects the ones that she would like.
Yes, the ones that are this big and the spiral, the solid
Mine
color
were
spiral.
like this big. They're cool.
So then we were gonna buy some lighters, but they were just your solid pink and blue ones.
I want this. I want this.
So
No.
then
Even talking
I was
to.
looking at the ones with the designs, and I was like, well, this one has a dolphin and a diamond.
Classy.
Dolphins in space. This is not water. This is space.
The diamond is missing. Oh, it's not missing.
Oh boy.
Pimpin', pimpin'.
Yes.
Big pimpin'.
So then we walk.
Pimpin', pimpin'.
We buy all of the things.
We're trying to call another cab service to avoid having that.
Yes,
man
but the
thing.
bitch I called
But then Kelly
did not
decides-
know where I was.
Then Kelly decides she's more comfortable with our murderer, rapist, want to be.
Then to wait there at this Walmart.
So then we get out of the Walmart,
We leave.
and the cab is outside
He is
of
waiting.
the door.
At our very
Waiting.
exit. There's like 4 exits, but he knows which one we're coming out.
And it's
of.
not like he was like, like the in between, like there's a door, then there's like an in between, then there's the other door.
He was parked on the curb.
The door. Like we could have walked into his car.
We could not have missed this man.
It was not gonna let us pass.
No.
He
So
would have just kept following us.
yeah, so we get into
No.
the cab reluctantly.
And first of all, we open the door and he says, "Hello, ladies."
At this point, I have realized my fate. I call
And we're
McQueen.
just calculating the odds at this point. I was like, okay, 65% chance of getting murdered. We got a solid like 35% that we don't. So how bad could it be? I mean, those odds aren't bad.
I'm imagining all of our escape scenarios. I
So-
texted Amy, I would distract him at the next red light. You and Kelly get out and roll.
You were gonna sacrifice yourself?
Yes.
Yeah. But then I stated that my boobs were bigger and I had a better chance of
Well,
surviving.
here's
for
the
you
thing. He
two.
always asks us strange questions, like we were saying about where we were living and like our personal lives.
And you tell me.
And then he asked us, "Oh, who's the cake for?" And I was like,
So
"Excuse
well, no,
me,
he
bitch?"
didn't say. He was like,
No, he was like, what did he say?
So
he, was,
which-
he said, "Whose boyfriend is it?"
yes. He was saying that we were not nice
boyfriend?
people.
He said, "Oh, well, women only take interest in other men's birthdays if they want to get with them."
The week started out good, right? We had Frog Week last week. We got home, obviously. Everything was fine. We ate the cake.
Well,
And Bart knocked my
relatively, Bob
Diet
wasn't even
Coke.
there when we got home. We
Knocked
had to wait
my
for the
Diet
He was at
Coke.
the motherfucking cold stove.
which is across the street from the first Walmart.
Me and Taylor wanted to go. We were like, let's just go get some ice
Also,
cream.
I think it's worth noting that I paid $25 in cab fare this night,
And then Paige
and
tells
$25
us,
in cake,
Paige tells
and
us they sell
$10 in
cake at
various
Duke's.
other utensils required to serve the cake.
I just paid her $5 for sadness. The sadness fee.
And these bitches are in the hallway, in their party
Biddying
clothes,
it up.
in their
They are-
party clothes, getting their drink on, and we're in here having all the emotions
All I
and
want
trying
to
to
do right
sort
now.
out what's going on in our lives and why everything is terrible and we can't have nice things.
Exactly. I just want nice things. Like tomorrow, in
Also,
2
if the cab
hours.
drive, if we go missing, it's because the cab driver found where we were living because he damn well asked us where we were living.
He goes, which tower are you in? I say, just stop the car here. This is great.
And then,
We can
and then
walk.
she proceeds to run to the door.
I had to stay there and pay the bill by myself with a cake in my hand.
I opened your door for you.
She did. It was very nice. It was classy.
I'm a classy one.